Thank you.
Yes, sir.
What's it been like trying to get prepped for this season with the unusually harsh weather that we've had compared to some of the other years?
It's been tough, but I really think we're making the most of it. We've been inside. We've only been outside for team practice one time. We got the guys back here about a week early to do some player-led practice kind of stuff, which was really good to get outside. It was 60 degrees then, but we're doing a lot of our live at-bats indoors right now, playing defense outside the cage, trying to get some live reps, just having fun with it and making it like a competitive environment. I think the guys are really buying in. We're able to get over in the football indoor every single day and get our defensive work, play some little scrimmage games that are just having fun and getting our legs going. Like, I think we're really going to be ready once we're able to get outside and opening day comes around.
Is there anything unique you have to do when you're indoors like that, or challenge yourself to make it most like a real baseball experience?
I think they've done a really good job with not just doing like a pitcher-hitter kind of an at-bat and actually like throwing us out in the field, because it gets our minds off of our previous at-bats, whether it's good or bad, and, you know, just going out there and taking it exactly like a game. Like, they're picking off indoors and throwing it right into the net, really communicating with pitchers, with each other, turning double plays, like, without a ball. Like, it's just having fun in there, but truly, like, competing and like it's almost a game.
How about team speed? Have you gotten a chance to kind of assess how fast this team is?
I think we're very quick. From day one, Coach Sloan, hitting guy, he said we're built to drive gaps and steal bases. So a lot of doubles, home runs are going to come off of that, but stealing a lot of bases too. And this team is very capable of leading the country in that.
Is that where the Alley Cats term came from?
Yes, sir, it is.
You smile when you say that. You guys take a lot of pride in it.
We do, yeah. And I think that's what this team is going to be good at. It's not going to be every guy hitting 20 home runs. Like, it might happen, it might not. But if we're bought into, hitting the ball up the middle and driving the gaps and then stealing bases off of that and driving each other in, it's going to be a really fun year.
So, 100-yard dash, who's going to win?
Ooh. I think me or Scott Campbell.
Okay, there you go.
You had a very strong freshman season. Was there anything going into this offseason that you wanted to work on specifically, or was it just kind of all-encompassing development?
A lot of it was just try to be as consistent as possible, and I think that what came with that is flattening out my swing path from both sides and just truly trusting what I see and pulling the trigger on, what my approach is, and staying with that, staying committed to that, and, just putting the true focus on the team and being a little bit more of a vocal leader, and it's just falling into place.
Yeah, you got to be super excited about getting the season going. What are some of the things early on that you'll be wanting to look at to see if this team is on schedule?
Just competing and going out with that edge to win, and I think whenever we're doing that, everything else falls into place. It's like having that focus on the team, and if a situation calls for me to, a guy on second, no outs, to roll the ball over to the second baseman and get him over to third and have the guy behind me drive him in, it's like that's what we need to do as a team.
All the guys have said that Coach Minge challenges you at the beginning of the year to improve in one area. What did he address with you?
Just being the same person every single day, and I think that came with like the vocal leadership and kind of learning that role a little bit, and all the coaching staff here does a great job of that. You never know if they're having a bad day. You never know what's going on outside the field, and I think that I truly took that in, and I show up to the field every day, and it's like if I'm down, the team's going to be down that day just because they look up to me so much, they listen to me, and other guys too, but just being that same person every single day.
Throughout the fall and into your preseason work, is there a guy that's been really fun to compete against on the mound for you? Who's that guy that's just really tough?
Nate Harris, he's been good. I'm really good friends with him. Obviously, he's from Chicago as well, and he's looking really good right now, and it's fun at bats against him.
What makes him such a tough at bat?
I think that he can throw 4 pitches in the zone whenever he wants. He has the command that he needs, and just that poise on the mound. He doesn't ride the roller coaster, and you never know if he's giving up 7 runs that day or if he's throwing a no-hitter through 8 innings.
So all that national attention, is it hard to kind of, ignore it and focus on the season upcoming, or do you kind of entertain it a little bit?
No, I think it's a lot easier for me to ignore it now. I already went through this whole thing in high school with a lot of professional scouts and stuff like that, and I've learned that I'm my best whenever I put the team first and truly have that team mentality of just, like I just said, like if the situation calls for me to roll the ball over with a guy on second, nobody out, I'm going to do that and let the guy behind me do his job and drive him in. So just staying with that, I think it's going to be a really fun year.
I've heard you on other interviews. You seem pretty comfortable. You enjoy doing stuff like this? You're going to be doing a lot more of these.
Yes, sir. I do enjoy it. Just try to be myself, and I say whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, in terms of being yourself, one of the overriding themes is always your discipline. As a guy who has trouble falling asleep at night, give me some hints on this idea of sleep, staying on schedule. What's the key?
So I've gotten really good with that. I love playing video games, but 10 o'clock every day, I put everything away. Phones, screens, and it just allows me just to wind down and just get to bed at a good time, and I'm able to get up early every day and kind of attack the day how I want to. And it's really good with, I've learned how to eat and learned how to sleep since I've been here, and those are the two biggest things that I've learned. And I just think that allows me to do so much every day, and truly taking in what I put into my body with liquids and stuff like that, creatine, different electrolytes. It just allows my body to recover.
Do you get any feedback kind of from the next level about what guys are looking for you to kind of take that next step, continue pushing?
Yeah, I just think it's just that consistency. I thought about after last year, I had a good year, and I thought about a lot of the balls that I just clipped right to the back of the net, and it's all right, I needed to attack a couple things in the off season to get myself to start hitting those and driving those pitches, and I think I've really done that, and that limits strikeouts because I don't miss my pitch early in the at bat, and I can just go out and compete.
Well, going into another season with Luke over there at second, how big of a deal is that to have kind of your middle, so familiar with each other? It's
awesome. He's one of my best friends, if not my best friend, and I live with him now, and I'm so comfortable with him all the time that I know where he wants to throw the ball in double plays. I know how to just work with him if we have a shift on and he's on my side of the infield, and that almost him in the box. I feel so comfortable with him in the box every single time with 2 strikes. Obviously, we cowboy up and we hit our chest 3 times, meaning I got you, and he points right to me, staring me right in the eyes. I truly feel him in the box, knowing that he's going to get something done.
Is there a guy that may end up surprising us that we didn't see a lot last season that impressed you with the bat this offseason?
Yeah, I think Carson Hansen. Obviously, he got some opportunity last year, but he's become a lot more consistent in a way, and I think that he's going to play a bigger role for us this year. A lot of transfer guys, too, that obviously didn't see. Jace Tarnish, Scott Campbell, Tyler Cerny. There's going to be a lot of early in the season, there's going to be a lot of chances for Coach Minch to give out, and I think that we're going to have a lot of depth all around, which is going to be really beneficial for us.
All right.